Would you try and save this car? I don't really know anything about them. I know they're very cool. It's a 1984 Land Cruiser FJ60, and it is a rust ball. That seems to be the type of 4x4 I'm into. It's very cool, and it's pretty complete. Even the door cards are pretty nice. And it's a race car. It has hood pins. Very cool.
The only reason Jeeps have winches is to save old broken Toyotas.
Well, that's a little unnerving. What a bizarre thing to have on this car. So I'm out here getting all the trash out of this thing, and I found a bunch of burnt wires. Oh no. Yeah, that's all burnt. What the hell is that? I don't know. That's not good. Look at this thing then burned to the ground. It's like the fuel tank and everything. What's this? Is it the vent for the gas tank? I don't even know. Before I vacuum this out, I want to show you how many lizards died in this thing. There's 2 skulls. 1, 2. No, wait. Here's a skeleton. Here's the ribs and legs of a skeleton. And here's another skull I found. That's nutty. It's just the tomb of the lizards. I was about to hose this thing off, and I thought, let's give it a quick walk around first so we can compare. Yeah, it's definitely brown. It's definitely crispy. And I wish I had a bigger pad to put it on. I can barely walk around it. After looking at this for a couple days, the yellow Cherokee is a really easy project. Well, I knocked a bunch of the dirt off yesterday. You can see all the scratch marks from the brush where the rust was in it. Yep, that's what happens. I didn't want to power wash it. I thought it would blow into pieces. So, scratch marks are the price you pay for scrubbing a rusty truck. Man, this thing is so cool. I gotta spend some time getting all the trash and leaves and whatnot out of this engine compartment. But let me show you some of the cool stuff before I do. MSD ignition. I think it's got a fancy distributor. It's got a Weber carburetor. And I think it has a header. I don't think the manifold was like that at all. Oh, and a couple things the Derek from Vice Grip would really like. It's got a stick glued into it. And a big ass horn. Is that an Awuga horn or just an air horn? We're fixing to find out. The more I deal with this car, the more I think it works. I'm leaning towards that stereo fire that made the tail lights not work. Took it off the road in 2015. I'm gonna pull that battery out, get it charged or replaced. It's blinking green. That means it's 80% charged. I don't think it's gonna work. We might get lucky. While I'm waiting on that battery, I'm gonna give it all a good blasting. Everything. I'm pretty sure we're gonna be taking some of this car apart. A lot more things in here than I thought. I feel good about that use. I put a roof on the FJ, but it seemed to have blown off in the wind, so I came up with a new plan. My plan was to cover those holes with some of this foil tape, and then I came around to this side, and there's a burnt wire, just like before. So, 2 fires, 1 car. I think it's an electrical thing that took this thing off the road. There is some pretty intense rot on this side. It's just packed full of rust. I'm gonna have to get the vacuum out. What a mess. The foil tape definitely works. Kept a lot of the rain out last night. Also has the added benefit of showing all the spots I have to fix. Now that I've completed the body work on it, I want to work on the fit and finish. I want to get this headlight bezel and this grill all lined up right. I think I'm gonna have to take that out and actually beat on that piece of metal right there. These screws have seen better days. Dun-dun, 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 dun-dun. Oh. Yay! This is gonna be easy. Alright, I'll pop that off of there. It all seems pretty intact. Some of the little plastic clips are broken. That's no big deal. A couple zip ties. I think I can beat that dent out. Now I just need to tap that back a little bit, get that bezel back in. Still seems to be a little wonky on the passenger side, but it's definitely better than the bezel and the grill falling out. Well, it's raining, so I thought I'd come out here and check on the foil. It never was wet in here before that I could see, but now it's definitely dripping. So I lost ground with the foil. Oh, it's dripping over there too. Well, maybe it keeps bugs out. I'm gonna have to get something to cover this car. Okay. I removed the windshield wiper motor and all the covers to the cowl, and it is just packed full of leaves and lizard eggs. So I'm going to take a couple minutes and clean that all out of there and then find something to cover that vent. That box with the screen, you can get all the way around it. So it's just packed full of lizard eggs and leaves and whatnot. That thing is just packed full of leaves. I'll wash it out real quick. That got pretty wild. Well, the engine's definitely soaking wet now. I'm gonna let that all dry, and if I remember in the next couple days, I'll get some rust converter and spray it in there. I want to take a look down in these wheel wells, try to get whatever's out of there. Alright, what do we got down in there? Oh, we definitely have something. What the hell is it? Some sort of squishy, scary thing? What the fuck is that? I'm hoping it's a child's toy that's melted. Yeah, there's some rust down in there. Definitely some holes. We already knew that. Alright. What about this one? Yeah, there's some stuff down in there. Vacuum that all out. It's really not as bad as I thought it was going to be. Alright, what is this going to be? Oh, it's definitely stuck to things. It's like a throw at the wall sticky ball. Gross. It's probably what was holding the car together. That's not too bad either. It smells like really old gas. This tank has a drain on it though. We're not to that part. What do you suppose this is? Looks pretty useful. There's definitely some daylight down there. but it's not as bad as a lot of them I see on the interwebs. Let's look at the other side. Yeah, we got some sunlight down there too. Seems pretty solid. Should I hose it out? Couldn't hurt. I also found this wiring harness. I have no idea what it goes to. Not to this. This side fills up like a bathtub. It's pretty encouraging. It's really not that bad in there. I was expecting it to be a lot worse. Let's see how it's looking in this cowl. Come on, man. Oh yeah. It's pretty clean. Let's look the other way. Out this way. Yeah, I'd say it's pretty solid in there. That's all that matters to me. Today I'm going to try to get this engine to turn over. I'm pretty sure it'll fire right up. The only thing better than a Hilux is a Land Cruiser. Hood pins. That's how you know it's a race car. Everything seems pretty dry in here. I guess the first step is to pull these spark plugs and take a look at them. I'm going to go ahead and try to get all the crap out from around these plugs. There's not much, but there is some. Better than it was. Yeah, this thing's kind of out here. I marked the plug wires. Came right off. Came right off. Nice. A little bit of corrosion on the end of that plug. I'm gonna go find a socket. Probably should have gotten a longer extension. Came right out. They look brand new. They're definitely not brand new. I mean, that's nothing bad. It's not fouled or corroded or rusty or anything. Number 2 looks pretty normal. Yeah, 3 seems good too. Come on out of there. That one's gap looks a little smaller. I'll have to check all those. This is a really big engine compartment. You can fit anything in here. Number 6. The trouble cylinder with inline sixes. Okay, I didn't get the wrench on there. Probably not. Huh. Well. That's not fun. At least none of them were over tightened. That gives me hope. And all the performance parts. That one looks to be cleaner than all of them. I don't know if you can actually see in there. I can barely see in there. I mean, it doesn't look like they're filled with rust or anything. I guess we'll put some oil down on them. Try to spin it over. So to get this thing to turn over, I don't think I can put a wrench on it. Oh, is that what this hole is for in the front? Probably. Oh yeah, for sure. I don't have the crank for it. Maybe I can get to it from under here. Oh, there's a damn skid plate in the way. And it's filled with acorns. Or pecans. Huh, I can't get to it. That sucks. I got some Marvel Mystery Oil in a squirt bottle. I'm just going to squirt a little bit down in there. Probably be better with something with a spray can, but I don't have anything with a spray can. This is also probably going to foul the hell out of the plugs. Now that's sure to make this thing run horribly. Can I just turn it over by hand maybe? Oh yeah, for sure again. Yeah, I think I can. I get some gloves and a little stick to indicate something. Alright, let's see if I can turn this thing over. Oh yeah. There's not much room in here, is there? Oh yeah, I think we're good. Yeah, it feels to turn over just nice and smooth. Alright. Guess I should go all the way around. Nah, fuck it. We're fine. Let's check the voltage on this thing. I threw this thing on a trickle charger when I first bought it. Let's see if it worked. 12 volts. Let's give it a try. What do you suppose that went to? It goes into the cab. It's a 30 amp. We're going to try not hooking that up because we have fire issues in the back of the car. What the hell is this? Is it just grounded to the body there? Why? What the hell is that doing? That's the body ground? It's barely hanging on. Whatever. We're going to hook up the main terminal And I think this is a fusible link for the alternator, probably. This one I'm not hooking up for now. It scares me. I wonder if that was to a stereo or something. Let's unplug the coil. If I can. Probably can't. There we go. Oh, didn't seem like it was really in there anyways. Let me find the keys. Got the keys. See if it cranks over. Did something, I don't know if it cranked. I don't know if we can count that as a crank. Is it actually turning the engine over? I don't have a clue. I can't see it from in there. Well, definitely cranked, isn't it? Get the spark plugs back in it. I mixed up some seafoam, gasoline, and a little bit of two-stroke oil. Well, it seems to all be working. Huh. Alright. Let's see what happens here. See if we get some sparkage. What was I expecting from an old dead battery? Wonder what the voltage is up to now. Just doesn't like having the spark plugs in, I guess.
Guess I'm gonna have to go pull around my jump start box. Let's try it again. Definitely runs. I'm gonna let it sit and think about what it's done for a little while. Definitely doesn't seem to be having fun. I have such confidence in it. Let's hook the fuel pump back up. Pulled the battery out of my Cherokee. It doesn't have the right terminals on it. I guess I'm gonna have to do some vice grips or something. I'm gonna go look around. I could not find any battery terminals, well, that fit. Maybe. It's probably as tight as it's gonna get. Do I just try to find a fuel can? Yeah, I kind of think this car works. Came up with a fuel tank for it. I'm gonna hook the fuel pump back up and we're gonna prime it with some fuel, and then hopefully it comes to life. Alright, hopefully that did it. Do we have somewhere good to tuck this? I don't feel very safe about that. Huh. Huh. I guess that's the spot. That's probably gonna fall over. Can't say I like that. Let's put a zip tie on it. Sure, what can go wrong? There's just all sorts of wires and some electric and some gas. Let's see if it starts now. Now we got nothing. That was all she got. Huh. What the hell's up with that? I can hear the fuel pump turning on, but I don't know why it won't crank now. That's bizarre. What's the voltage on this thing? Huh. I have no idea why it won't start now. That's bizarre. No one a cranky no more. And we need some hot sauce. Third time's the charm. Huh. body shape. Got an exhaust leak. Man, this thing's a fucking beast. Oh yeah. I don't think it has any coolant in it. Definitely burning some stuff off. This zappy under the pumping oil. I was wondering how long it was going to run. Did it run out of gas? I doubt it. Maybe. Oh, at 100% drank all that gas. Well, the clutch definitely doesn't work, and the reservoir is filled with fluid. So that's a problem. Brakes, I kind of feel like a pedal, but there's no fluid in the reservoir. Let's put some brake fluid in it and see what happens. I bet it just leaks all over the concrete. I might have overfilled it there. There's definitely some nasty shit in there. What do you suppose that is? Is that like a cracked block somebody tried to solder over? Or what the hell is it? It looks like it's an oil galley or something. Huh. Well, it's been 5 or 6 months since I last played with this car. As I remember it, the clutch didn't work. So let's crack it open. See if we can get the clutch to do something. Still nothing. Dead pedal. I was kind of hoping it would just fix itself. Hood pins. Yeah, it's just as crusty as I remember it under here. Well, it still has fluid in it. That's a good thing. I think the first thing I'm going to do is crack the line on it and see if we can get the master cylinder to pump anything. And then we'll go on from there. I think this car has an inspection plate, so we can crack that open too and see what it looks like. We'll get some wrenches and some PB blaster. A little bit of spray. Oh, it went. It went. Nice. Nice. Alright, let's see if anything comes out. Now, I can't see it while I pump, so you're gonna have to let me know. Anything? I don't think anything came out of there. How hard is it to pull the master cylinder off? Not that bad. Yeah, I don't think anything came out of that. Yeah, this is a dead pedal. Yeah, absolutely nothing came out of that. Alright, well, I guess we're pulling the master cylinder. I wonder how much a new master cylinder is. Couldn't be much. Toyotas were really good about using parts through all their lines. So much cranking. Oh, I could have just got my impact gun. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, I already lost the bolt. Nut. Found it. Well, it's definitely building pressure. At least I think it is. Meh. Maybe if I just stomped on it a bunch in the car, it would have come back. Oh, let's crack it open and see if we can clean it up some. So how's this thing work? Take this boot off first. It's kind of crusty in there. One clip. Well, that doesn't look much better, does it? Is this not a rebuildable thing? How the hell do you get that out of there? don't see a snap ring or anything holding it in. Well, now I'm perplexed. Oh, I got it to do something. There we go. Damn. Fixed it. Damn, now it's all over my house. What a mess. Let's get some brake fluid and flush this thing out. Man, that makes me happy. Cool. I was told you can maintain a Land Cruiser with just a screwdriver and a hammer. That's why they're so popular in Africa. Yeah, let me go dig around and find some brake fluid. Actually, the first thing I'm going to do is spray all this off my house. Oh, the brake fluid already ate in the paint. That was quick. That's insane. It's pretty disgusting down in there. Oh, I bet PB Blaster's not the best thing to use. I wonder what would be. I don't want to put any gasoline or anything in there. What do you think that's from? The seals or the hose, or who the hell knows? I did use .3 in it. I'm pretty sure you're supposed to use .4. But maybe not. It's an old car. Alright, now brake fluid. I'm sure it's fine. Got me in the eye. Still awfully black. And now it's just pouring out. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I blew its seals. Maybe not. Oh, there we go. There we go. That's pretty gross. Ugh. Yeah, it's just pouring out now. I guess I'll just throw it back in the car and bleed it at the slave cylinder. At least it did something. Well, I got it back in there. Let's crawl under the car and look at the slave cylinder. There's the slave cylinder. The little bleeders on top of it. Maybe I should just crack this line open. See if we get any fluid out of it. It's pretty tight under here. I'm gonna let that lube work its way into it for a couple minutes, smoke a cigarette and come back. Well, there's the top angle of the slave cylinder. I pulled the little bleeder out and there's still no fluid, so I think the line might be clogged. So I'm gonna crack that open and see if we can blow some air or something through it. Alright, let's see if we can get this one broken free. Huh, maybe not. Come on. Is it going? I think I'm just stripping the bolt. I can't get a socket on it either. I'm worried if I put a heat gun on it, I'm just going to melt this line. Wonder if the clutch itself is stuck. I don't know. I still want to see if fluid's getting through the line. Just haven't figured out how I'm going to do it yet. Well, it occurred to me I can just crack the nut at the hard line and see if fluid's getting through the hard line before we get that rubber one off. So I sprayed it with some PB blaster and I'm going to let it sit for a couple minutes. Dig around for my heat gun in case I need it. Alright, let's see if this will come free. Don't break the line. Don't break the line. Don't break the line. It might break the line. Yeah, well, it might just live there forever. That might just live there forever. What's going on here? Let's see if heating it up any helps. Catch the whole car on fire. Oh, yeah, there's definitely melted rubber down there now. There's definitely some melted hoses down there now. I won't fit on it again. Huh. Alright, I'm just getting mad now. This don't make no fucking sense at all. While I'm waiting on that PB blaster to break that line free, hopefully, let's pull the inspection plate off. What am I going to need? It looks like a 12 or a 13. Let me go grab some wrenches. That's two of them. Nice. It's just the perfect distance where I can't see it with my glasses on and I can't see it with my glasses off, so bear with me. That's coming out. I'm pretty sure the car is supposed to have a skid plate and it's missing. Got it. Got it. That won't come off? Nice. Is it one of those things where I have to either pull the exhaust or the drive shaft? Probably. Damn it. Damn it. It's so close to coming off. Man, I'm about to just get the grinder out and cut that fucking off. I hate playing stupid games like this. Like, what the point is the point in having an inspection plate? You have to take the whole damn car apart to get it out. Well, that's been fun. Rage quit. Figured out how to get it out. Grab this real hard and yank. Boom, got it out. That was actually easier than I thought. What do we got going on up in here? And there's definitely not a rat's nest, so that's good. Alright, check it out. No rat's nest. Flywheel seems to have some teeth on it. That's good. I really can't see what's going on up in there too well. Should have probably grabbed a flashlight. Huh. So what happens if I just pull the slave cylinder and try to flex the little armature? Or the big armature, whatever you want to call it. The fork thing. But I definitely think the clutch works. I don't know why I think that. But no springs or pieces fell out of it. So that's a good sign. I had to take a break from the car and feed my dogs. Here's my cute little puppy taking a shit in the yard. Good girl. And there's my mighty pit bull that get beat up by my little puppy. This car project sucks, I must say. I don't like working on Toyotas. I'm just more of a Jeep person, I guess. But to tell you the truth, I don't like working on Jeeps either. You almost done, Malinois? Creasy. And my crusty golden retriever. Oh, crusty dog, crusty dog. That puppy is awfully cute. Gracie, where are you going? Don't wander off. That's enough cute dog time. Alright, let's see if I can get this hose off of here now. I doubt it. Huh. This drive shaft sucks. Why'd they be making these things four-wheel drive? It'd always be getting in the way. What do we got? I got a hammer. Yeah, I think I'm just stripping that bolt. Huh. I didn't do anything but strip it. Huh. I mean, even if I take it off the car, I can't get it unhooked without cutting the hose. And I ain't cutting the hose because I don't want to buy another one. Well, that one went. Lost the spring. This car sucks to work on. It just does. I'm about to cry. Why is this so difficult to get to? Let's just fucking strip that bolt. Oh, got it. Probably should have started with the breaker bar. Ah, this armature's broken. Well, shit, I definitely don't own that piece. Well, that kind of just fell apart. That's fun. Yo, this fucking rooster is gonna fucking attack me under here. Don't make me go get my dog. She hates your ass. Fucking bitch. I hate this fucking rooster so goddamn much. This is literally gonna come under here and kick me in the goddamn face. I got a secret weapon for it though. Watch this. You better run. You better run. You better run. Gracie, come on. Come on. Gracie, come on. Go get that rooster. Go get that rooster. Come on. Come on. Gracie, come on. Yeah, get out of here. Get out of here. Good dog. You're not gonna believe this. Out of desperation, I went in there and I hit the pedal, and fluid came out of it. It shot the little plunger and the spring out of it. So maybe I can put it back together in the car without getting it out, because it seems nearly impossible to get these lines off. Let's see if I can throw this back together. Alright, I put it all back together. Let me know if it moves. Did it move? Did it move? I just sprayed fluid everywhere. Yeah, that's fun. Alright, let's check the film. It moved. Nice. So theoretically the clutch works now. I guess I got to go get some gas and I'll grab the battery for it and we'll see if it goes forwards and backwards. Jeff was kind enough to donate me a battery. Let's see if it fits. Oh yeah, that's way better than the other battery. He also gave me some terminals. So I'll throw this together and then I'll go get some gas and we'll see if it goes into gear. Right up. Got a knock. Definitely has a knock to it. Well, let's see if it goes forwards and backwards. Can't get the transfer case locked in. Maybe that's it? Apparently it lives in the front yard now. Come check it out. Well, it definitely shot oil everywhere. Maybe that's not oil, maybe that's power steering fluid. Yeah, it's power steering fluid. So that's fun. I wonder where that came out of. A hose, a line, something hard. I think the battery's dead. I'm gonna go grab the one out of the Cherokee and swap it in here real quick. And we'll try to get it back in its spot. This is my last battery. Let's get it in here and get it parked back in its spot. See if it's charging. Yeah, the battery's not charging. Awfully smoky in there. I don't know What the hell is going on with that? Oh. Yeah. Bad thing. Real bad thing. I guess that's it. I got it started, got the clutch to work. It moves forwards and backwards. Transfer case seems to work now. The brakes don't work at all, but I kind of expected that. Got to pull my battery back out of it and put it on the charger now. It burns a lot of fuel. It burned that whole can of fuel, like instantly. Yeah, that's it for this project. Well, that's it for this day. I'm gonna have to come up with some other stuff to do. Prioritize some things, come up with some funds, make it all work out. Cool.